It's quiet on the streets of Juba Friday following a night of heavy gunfire that erupted in the South Sudanese capital at the home of the country's former spy chief, who has been under house arrest for the past 2 months. Witnesses say soldiers exchanged fire with General Akol Kor's security guards for about an hour on Thursday night. For more on Thursday night's exchange of gunfire, let's go to Jok Madut Jok. He is a professor of anthropology and public diplomacy at Syracuse University in New York State. Mr. Jok, thank you for joining us. And what more can you tell us about last night's confrontation in Juba?
Pleasure to be here, ma'am. Yes, the night was terrifying to the residents, but luckily some calm has returned to Juba today. But what happened in the night was an attempt to apprehend General Akol Kor, who was the former Director General of National Security Services. And this attempt to arrest him in order to extend the house arrest he has been under, and they tried to move him to another location. And this led to a gun confrontation between the small number of his bodyguards who were in his house and the forces that had come with 3 generals leading them. And this fighting erupted and continued for about an hour or so, sending a lot of people running from the streets into their homes and making people living a terrifying night.
Professor, do you think the government of Salva Kiir should be concerned that this could potentially be something bigger than what was being seen on the surface?
Yes, we think that there is a lot more to this than what we have seen. The idea that there are grumbling voices within the security forces about the direction of the country, the fact that the army has not been paid for close to a year now, and security has been compromised all across the country. So there are a lot of voices who are unhappy with the way the country is being run. And the result, in our view, is that there will continue to be incidents of this kind, potentially even better organized, for a possibility of takeover of the government.
Jok, thank you very much for your insight. Jok Madut Jok is a professor of anthropology and public diplomacy at Syracuse University in New York State.